Hello everyone, hope you all. This is CoinsKid. You had a really good Saturday, you have a really good Sunday moving forward. So the market's having a little bit of a cool off. XRP is a bit indecisive at the moment. Now there is a bit of a gap here on the EMAs. Okay, you are above a 0.618 at the moment, a golden ratio, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you can hold that support, that's beautiful. I would imagine that you're going to build up a bit of momentum here to tackle the 786. So you could be looking at a $1.47 XRP token. Now each time that you get a little bit overextended and you create a bit of a gap in the EMAs, especially on the hourly time frame, look, you can see you get a bit overextended. What happens? You roll back to the 20, hold it as support, but if you start to lose that, this is where the 55 comes into play. And right now you can see if you did start to lose the 20, you would be looking at a retest of the 55 EMA on the hourly time frame, which is propping you up. You're being supported by that. It's fantastic. Okay, you're in a super uptrend since this level of resistance down here. You're back tested and turned into support. Boom, see you later. Now what you would want to see at some point is obviously a test of support, previous resistance as support. So if you was to come up to 786 and start to roll at that point, put some cheeky bids in down there on golden ratio, okay, because this would offer a fantastic level of support moving forward at $1.17. Do something like this, come up, get a little bit overextended, roll back to support, consolidate before building the momentum to come back up to that level just there. There is a trend line in the weekly time frame which I'm going to show you tomorrow. Okay, I'm just going to be quite quick today. So if you do start to lose the 20 here, if you do start to lose the 20, because you can see you are holding the 20 really well. Okay, there is a level of resistance just there for XRP. You're kind of making these lower highs at the moment. There is some kind of horizontal just there that XRP is doing. Okay, you're under a level of resistance. So if we have a look at this, you've got some kind of horizontal. Do you see this? Look at it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all beautiful. Move into it, some kind of horizontal triangle. If you do start to see the break of this resistance right here, this is potentially where you could see a little pump up to $1.47 for XRP. But you have got to roll back to support at some point, okay? There is a gap here. There is a gap. These gaps, always pay attention to the gaps in the EMAs. When you start to see big gaps, if you start to lose one EMA, you target the other EMA as support in an uptrend, and that's exactly what happened there. And I think I did tell you at this point, round about here, where we start to get a bit of overextended, there was a gap. I said to you, if you potentially lose this, because there's a little bit of a descending triangle there on the hourly time frame, look, see that? So you got that support there, and you got a level of resistance just there, and you've got a descending triangle. You've come up into it, basically, continuation pattern primarily. You break out, you're looking at upside, you lose support, you're looking at downside. And where was the support held? On the 55, and you create that beautiful little W bottom, and then you got the breakout, and you've just been hugging the 20 the whole way here. You've not necessarily tested this 55. So if you do start to see the breakdown as this horizontal, because this is a bullish continuation pattern, okay, but you broke down. So if you do start to see the retest and the loss of this particular level of support just there in this horizontal that XRP is creating for itself, see this on the hourly time frame, if you do start to see the 20 loss primarily like this starts coming down, put some cheeky bids on the 0.618 at $1.17, because I think that would have a fantastic entry point just there for XRP to build up a bit of momentum to tackle this 786, just like it did here. You got a little bit extended on the zero. Where was that? That was a previous level of resistance, wasn't it? I remember that now. You hit that and you come back, and where did you find support? Down here on the 55. Built momentum for the next impulsive wave up right there, okay, for XRP. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Now, if XRP does do that, because yesterday I think this white line here was 109. I said to you, come up, hit this 618. I think I said exactly what happened, to be honest with you, with the people writing the comments on the video. You hit the 0.618. I said to you, you're going to hit that roughly around there at $1.20, and you come back to the 109 for support to build up momentum to come up to 134, which was the next impulsive wave up, wasn't it? Boom, targets met like a boss. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. But I would imagine that if you do start to lose this support, this trend line of support, put some cheeky bids on the 0.618 at $1.17, because from there you could be looking at a beautiful little impulsive wave off of 55, which would bring you up to the 1.618, which is at 0.786. Look at that, bang on. Do you see that? So this could potentially be a play. So if you do start to see a bit of a roll, everyone's going to get a bit panicky and a bit scared. You might be looking at a little bit of an 8% correction for XRP, coming down to the 0.618, the golden ratio, back testing and turning it into support. Okay, at that point, put some cheeky bids in, because you would be looking at a new impulsive wave up, like you did off this particular level of support down here. New impulsive wave up like this. potentially coming up to 0.786 at $1.47, and that would actually offer you a beautiful little long op just there of around about 25% for XRP in this uptrend that it's in. But you know, this is what you need to see, these back tests of support. You've not necessarily tested this 55 for a long time. You've got a gap, just like you had a gap there, got overextended, ran into a level of resistance, roll back to support. Where was your support? The 55. Where's the 55 at the moment on the 0.618? It doesn't mean it's definitely going to happen, but if you do start to see a roll, this is your potential play right here for XRP. It's looking good, it's looking bullish, and I'll always show you the next targets and pullback and resistance zone, and that's exactly what's happening so far. So it's conforming like an absolute boss, isn't it? I think at this point here, look at this particular level. We ran into 0.618. We've actually run into 2.272 just there for XRP. Almost a 2.72 in this big whopping impulsive wave just there before you run into a resistance rolling back. This is how strong XRP is. It's really, really strong, isn't it, in this sort of uptrend that it's finding itself in. So yeah, that's XRP. I'll be back tomorrow with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Thank you once again for your support. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.